Much better.
Yes. What headphones do you have, by the way?
Audio.
Oh yeah, you had the ATH like the 50s one.
M50s, yeah.
Yeah, I got the M40s.
Yep.
Yeah, cool.
No. I had to put on headphones because I got sick and tired of the fact that like you could hear your audio on both.
I know, that's why I'm saying. I was like, dude, use headphones.
Yeah.
But that's good. You can hear me fine? Is it
it's good.
Volume's good. All right, cool.
Volume good for me?
Yeah, you're good. I can hear a little bit of hissing coming through there, but I'm sure that's just something.
Yeah, I got the same thing with you, but that's probably the fan.
It's just no, not a fan. It's just electronic hiss, probably from my or my. Okay, it might be my computer because it's a little louder than mine. But yes, yeah, dude, it took me so long to get this freaking thing together. Like, initially I was thinking, 5 hours, makes sense. That'll probably take me like the time it'll make. To build it.
Yeah.
But, I always take my time when I build computers just so I get everything right. But then I was also extra slow because I was watching YouTube videos on the side. So I was like getting distracted every once in a while. So in the end, for the last 2 hours, I just put the videos away and just worked on it. Got it done pretty fast. But it took me like 7 hours just to build it. But it's finally done, finally working. I haven't really put it to the test because, I said, I gotta install a bunch of shit still.
That's always the case.
Especially games. Like the biggest thing that's gonna take days is Adobe Master Collection because that's like 60 gigs, and that all has to be downloaded over my shitternet, which is honestly gonna take over 20 hours of just download time.
Pretty much.
So I'm gonna probably have to spread it over a couple days. But after that's all done, then I'll be back in working order. But yeah, I feel accomplished because I actually did something. I was productive. I built a new computer and it feels awesome because it's like the most powerful thing ever. It's I can't wait.
Yeah.
Can't wait like that. I don't know if you saw the picture of that tiny SSD that I had.
Yeah, I saw.
That's I can't
crazy.
wait to use that with Adobe and just render video super fast. Pee, pee, pee. Oh man, it's gonna be great.
Yeah.
It's gonna be, and then the CPU is amazing. Got to overclock that. It got liquid cooling. Yeah. Anyway, enough of that. Let's just let us get to something more interesting.
All right. So to start off, hi internet.
Hello.
It is I, Tommy Kokko, and
Alexander Bennett here, and this time you can see me because we decided to record my video and upload it to Tommy, which is going to take forever because my internet sucks. But hello, you can see.
Yay! And that'll make things a lot easier because now with GLog I've had to export your audio after I've edited the entire video. Export your audio to After Effects, then do the effect with the sound wave.
Oh right, yeah.
And then rent that out, put that into the mix, and then go from there. So this will take out that added step. We'll do the challenge stuff now, then we'll hop into
just talking
about usual stuff, and then I'll finish it off with my challenge to you.
Yes.
So yes.
Yeah, I watched it. So I watched your undertaking of getting 25 gunpowder by killing creepers and having a bunch of ice in your pants.
So 4 handfuls. Oh god, my hand is freezing. It was 2. Fuck me. All right, let's play. Al, you son of a bitch. Oh no, the ice shifted. Oh, fuck me. Oh, crap. Oh, little zombie. No, don't kill me. Fuck! I have full health now. Creeper! Fuck me. Go away with your shovel. Oh, the village. It is in my sight. Why are there zombies in here? Why the fuck are there zombies in here? Did you let the zombies in here? Yes! I got it. I fucking got it. Now I need to make it back home. It only took me 3.5 hours to do that, but I did it. Just to say that Al watched a different version than the rest of you people are going to see. He saw a condensed 19-minute summary because, well, the whole thing took 3 hours and 46 minutes to do. And I managed to condense that down to an hour and 24 minutes, I think.
Yeah, and I watched like a 20-minute video, basically, of all of it. But it's still very quite entertaining watching you struggle with all that. I was laughing just because it probably would have been so much easier on a computer, because like you with the controller, like, trying to close the door. Okay, nope. Then now there's zombies in here. Shit. It was good. I recorded my reaction, so stay tuned for that. It might be up by now. By the time this video is up, I was gonna upload it to my channel, like Ionic Gecko. Just might get some more exposure there, and just to see if anyone there is interested. So there'll be a link in the description below. But yeah, that's just my reaction to Tommy's Misery, which is quite hilarious, but I also dread what he has in store for me.
Oh, yes. Be prepared.
Oh, God, no.
No, but it sucked so bad because, like, because now I'm going to be releasing it, like, episodically on my gaming channel.
Right, yeah.
So at some point you will see the struggle where there's, like, a good 2 hours where absolutely nothing happens. I can't fight any goddamn creepers. There's nothing anywhere at all whatsoever. And then it's like when I finally get the last creeper, like that's in the summary as well, like my trek back home.
Yeah, it's like all the creepers
are popping up, and they're just popping up like I'm literally looking at a space, and then all of a sudden there's a creeper. It's like, what the fuck? And within the span of, what was it, like that last bit where I saw like 7 creepers, that was 7 creepers spawned in the span of about 20 seconds.
Right.
It's like, where the fuck were those guys when I needed them?
Right. Well, hey, you still did it. You know, mission accomplished.
Yes.
Props to you, because having ice in your crotch probably felt
3 hours.
Really nice.
Yes.
You can imagine your just this like, crotch area being totally numb, like you can't feel your groin.
I had a new sensation filming that, which I discussed in one of the videos later on. In that, it was one of the weirder things I've ever said and felt.
Okay. All right.
Where it's like, you probably haven't felt, or you probably don't know what it feels like when you've been sitting in ice water at this point for about 2.5 hours, and the water creeps up your butt, and then when you fart ice water.
Yeah, right, yeah.
It's a very interesting feeling. Not to be gross, but, you know.
No, I'm sure a lot of people have not experienced that, so why not, document it, mention it, it's people be interested. Anyway,
Christ.
Yeah, so good job. I think those are kind of the lines we're trying to go for with those challenges, right? I mean,
pretty much.
It was pretty good success there.
Yeah.
Even if it took you forever.
It was a good amount of comedy and misery.
Yeah. Ugh. Indeed there was. Anything else on that note?
No, I can't think of anything else on that note.
Yeah, just go watch the videos, guys. They're coming out periodically, like Tommy said. So check them out if you want to see Tommy in pain and struggling
every Tuesday.
A lot.
I don't know what episode we'll be at when this comes out. Let me think. That's going to come out in like 2
close to the
weeks.
End.
No, I'm going to be like 3 episodes in.
How many are there?
Well, let me think. There's going to be about, I think, 6.
Okay. Wait, so how long are each one?
I'm trying to get it within like 10 minutes. But the first one's 14, I think. Because I couldn't find a good place to cut. And the first episode has absolutely just me gathering materials and explaining the challenge. So that's always something that takes a little longer.
Yeah.
But, I'm going to try and aim to make them a little shorter.
Yeah. I mean, people's attention spans.
Exactly.
Especially, like you said, for that, 2 hours, nothing really happened. Probably cut a lot of that out.
I did.
All right, cool. Let us move on then.
Yeah. So what up? Other than building computers and stuff.
Not much really. Just kind of figuring out a plan of attack for finding just a new job after Christmas. Because just before Christmas, I'm gonna go up to the Bay Area to see my dad, and we're gonna go watch Star Wars: The Force Awakens.
Oh yes.
And that should be a lot of fun. But then that's kind of like my Christmas vacation break, whatever. But then when I get back, it's like full attack on finding a job that's closer, that isn't as freaking just physically straining, and hopefully would pay more. But that's always an iffy thing, unless. Because it's hard finding a job if you don't have the experience, obviously. But then it's even harder if it's like a job you don't really need experience. Because out here, there's a lot of Hispanics, and they'll work for less, so they take a job. That's the one thing that isn't helping really the economy by having a bunch of, because a lot of them illegals. A lot, even at my work, I'm sure there are illegals there, because some of them don't speak a word of English. So it's like, thanks for coming here, but in the end, you got to deal with it. And also, like next year, basically when my lease for my current this place runs out, I will consider. I'm definitely gonna move out, but I don't know where. So that's really one thing I'm gonna figure out next year. If I'm gonna move back to the Bay Area, if I'm gonna stay here, if my situation is, good enough for that, or if I'm just gonna move back to Finland, because that's also on the table right now. Like, especially if frickin' Donald Trump becomes president, dude, I will be back there in a frickin' heartbeat, because I'm not staying here. This place is not gonna get any better with that dude in the Oval Office. Thank you very much. And I can't believe it's like insane how many people are like supporting that guy. Like, just listening to what he says, it's like, really? Like, how? I'm sorry, but how stupid do you have to be?
No, it doesn't make any fucking sense, because it's like every single time he says something so stupid and so like either racist or like sexist or ignorant or just no.
It makes me, that's what just like this country, like the world could be so much better if people weren't so fucking dumb. You need education. That's what I've always been ever since I don't know, since I kind of grew into the person I am today, like a few years ago when I finally like matured into a quote unquote adult working on my own, blah blah blah. I'm still not an adult, but like back then I kind of realized what the problem in the world is, and that really the biggest problem is education. Like, people, if everyone was educated to the level that you and I are at, dude, the world, oh my god, so much better, because we're not stupid. We're not. I mean, yes, we are, but we're to the point where we know right from wrong. We know what is better, in terms of like healthcare and how the system could work. What what's more efficient.
But
stuff, just basic stuff. But
we had the Finnish education system.
That's
which
the
is
thing.
One of
that's
the best in the entire world.
Yeah, exactly. That's why we're very fortunate to have that. But that's what I'm saying. If the rest of the world had an education system like that, it would be amazing. Like the world, even the states. That's like, I hate the fact that it costs like out of the ass to go to college here. It's just stupid. That's why I stopped. That's why I dropped out, because I wasn't. Well, I'm already in plenty of debt. So
that's why I didn't come and study there. Remember, because that was the plan, that I was going to come and study like audio engineering. It was like $84,378 per semester.
Right. Yeah.
That's insane.
It's crazy.
Per semester. What the fuck?
It's ridiculous. It's fucking ridiculous. And one of the more ridiculous things is the fact that if we took out, like in the prison systems here, like if we released people who hadn't committed like serious crimes, like murder and stuff like this, and just so many people just in prison for drug abuses and drug offenses where they just like had a little bit of pot on them or something.
Yeah.
If we released all those non-hardened criminals, basically put them on like a parole or whatever, there would be enough money to get everyone in school like for free or practically for free, to the point where it would be just like Finland or something where you're not really paying, it's just taking government's helping you, but it's retarded, and it's just what happens in the States where capitalism has just run amok. It's just people are greedy. You got like so few people in power with all the money making the decisions, and I really hope that it changes in the next few decades, but we'll see, dude. We'll see. But the one thing I've been thinking is like if I would move back to Finland, that could be just a beneficial thing because I just found a easygoing job there, and I would have way more time to dedicate to stuff I love like the YouTube side. And then in the end, if you're still there, we would have all that time to finally get back into sketch making, which was also so much fun. And now with all the knowledge that I do have from going to school for a few semesters, we can make some really good stuff, I feel.
And same ways with all the different projects that I've had to do video editing wise, I've learned
and audio
so fucking much.
And
audio,
and all the stuff and all the equipment we have these days,
exactly.
mics and shit. We could it'd be amazing.
Now I actually know how to use all the programs instead of when we were actually last making sketches. 2013 was the sketch here?
Yeah.
It's like, this is where it all begins and ends.
Yeah. It begun and it ended. And now we're doing this. But one thing I did want to mention just for this channel, maybe Geckoliz, or maybe start a new channel, I don't know, was these podcasts. I enjoy making them, and I feel like if we actually had more of a structured thing, kind of like before where we had kind of different segments, but this time I think the most fun and the best thing we do is when we're just kind of talking, like we're just now talking about issues in the world, and because that's our opinions, and it might it would trigger other people to maybe leave some comments, engage, maybe subscribe just to hear more, but structure maybe the podcast into something like there's a bunch of different already shows like this on the internets, YouTube's, whatever, but it would be kind of our take, because everyone has different opinions, but what was it going? Oh yeah, and I was thinking maybe just call it something like instead, how there's first world problems, just call it like all world problems or our world problems, and then we would every episode we would just talk about whatever topics would be relevant at the time. We could think big, like what's the universe all about, or just kind of just small things like the freaking iPhone chargers, stupid, it bends and breaks, and like why can't just everything, just have a conversation like we would, just if we were.
But I mean, technically we could do what we're doing now, or have been doing. Record everything like we have been recording. Then edit 2 different shows out of that. We have the GLog with the challenges and everything. That's the comedy section. We can edit that to look how it looks right now, for example. But then we take out of that all the world issues and stuff. And then we make a different show that has a different outlook, different format to it. Because we're going to be talking about it anyways, just edit it differently.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like that could be kind of a new thing, new direction. We're always trying something new. Like half the time it's like, hey, today we're going to do this. And then we abandon it because it was crap. But
no, but I mean,
don't know, I feel like
that might give a little bit more distinction toward people following certain aspects that they might like these videos more, but not so much the other ones. So instead of having it all in one video and then kind of skipping when they find something that they don't like, just have different sections.
Don't watch that. Watch that video or something.
Yeah, exactly.
And and then it'll kind of give context, kind of give a place for all these random discussions that we always have about just whatever. We could just call it
off-topic podcasting.
Yeah, it's actually it's on topic because it's all topics. It's just, So I feel like we should give that a try and see how that goes. Maybe not with this like this stuff from today.
No. But we'll try that for next time.
Yeah, exactly. And then just keep at least recording like we've been doing, kind of like I'd say every 2 weeks. You know, try and actually get down and
because right now
it definitely helps.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. I was just gonna let you say.
Oh no, I was just saying because definitely like right now because I just finished editing and now uploading the footage from last time.
Right.
Which is going to be a longer episode this time. It's like an hour.
Okay.
So it's more of a podcast, but it was everything was kind of knit together. Didn't really want to take too much out of it. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, so now gonna have that, then this. Try and make something good out of this one. So it's not.
Yeah. And then in the end, with the new podcast, once I set everything up on this computer, I could start helping editing some of these too, you know, because, I mean, it's not a huge problem. The problem for me is right now internet speed, so, like, trying to get that stuff off of Dropbox just takes, you know, forever. So if you, for example, edit the GLogs, and maybe I could edit the, you know, the long, like the, you know, the longer form stuff, just as long as it's not, like, multiple gigabytes in size, like whatever files, I can get it pretty quick. But yeah, we can mess around with that.
Yep.
We'll see how everything goes. I actually got with my new motherboard 5 gigabytes of space for like Asus's like some cloud storage thing. So we can try that. Just put stuff up there because Dropbox, I can't remember how big it is these days, but I know it can't support too much. But yeah, so we'll give that a shot.
Yeah.
I'd say. All right. But yeah, okay. Challenge. What do you have for me? Because I'm dreading it. So just lay it on me.
Love the fact that I'm making faces to the camera. That is okay. First off, not recording. I'm making faces at a camera that's not recording, and then that you can't see.
Right. Yeah. You should. Do you have a webcam? I mean, I thought you did.
I do, but it's crap. And it skips because I don't know. It somehow doesn't. I don't really know what frame rate it uses, but the audio never syncs up to the video.
That's the problem with webcams, and like the way to fix that is to convert that into like there's a thing called Handbrake you can use to like convert it into a solid frame rate, because that's what happened with all my even this webcam still does it.
Yeah.
And it's usually because of the lighting, and then the webcam can't capture that frame, I'm glitching out.
Yeah.
And at that point when it skips a frame, everything goes out of sync and
Yep.
screws it up. But
that's why I don't use that.
Right.
But yes, challenge.
Anyway, yeah, go.
I was struggling so hard because I had a couple of ideas, but they were all kind of like, meh. I might use them still at some point, don't know. But I was really struggling with coming up with an idea. Then it was about 4, 5 in the morning, and I came across some old school stuff, and I got really into it. And brought back some memories, and I found a really hard game for you to play.
Oh, okay. All right.
So, you might remember this game. Probably not by name. If you do, props to you, sir. But this is a game that we played a lot. You played it a lot with Jesse back in woodworking class, probably 6th grade or so. Divine Intervention.
Oh, yes. I do remember that game. I do remember.
Yes. So, playing this game and completing the game. So I think that's 4 levels plus the boss, if I remember correctly.
Right.
And every single one of your deaths does not have a penalty for this time. Your deaths accumulate for the next challenge. So whatever amount of deaths will be penalized in the next challenge. So you don't even know how fucked you're going to get.
Great. I'm going to do my best not to die at all, because, you know, fuck that, man.
And that game, you die a fuckload at the beginning.
Yeah, I remember that.
No.
But thing is, I remember that game to the point where, because I've beaten that game, so I'll put it, like, if there's a difficulty, I'll make sure I'll set it to the max, whatever. But I think I won't do that bad, but who knows? We'll see.
And yeah, for the sake of making the game a little, like, not easier, but making the gameplay easier,
video more
interesting. Yeah, you have it on hard, but infinite lives, because usually it does the thing of, like, if you die 3 times, then it goes back to the main menu, and then you need to start over. So that's fucking annoying. So just have infinite lives, so you start at checkpoints, and it doesn't keep on going to the main menu, because that just takes so much time, and it's boring as all balls. Because it is a Flash game, so they were designed to do that. So it's, in that sense, it's not any easier, because it doesn't make the gameplay any easier. It just makes the fact of, like, you having not to have to, like, bounce around.
It makes progressing a little faster.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right. Did you know, little known fact, that game, and basically the creator of that game, from that he went on to make, like, Happy Wheels.
Yeah.
You know Happy Wheels? Yeah. It's basically, and you can kind of see, because the artwork.
Yeah, the artwork's like sort of similar. Yeah.
Similar. Yeah. So, anyone, basically stay tuned. I guess I'll have to play that. I don't know if I'll have time this week, but definitely next week I'll get to that. So.
Yeah. It's funny how I came across that, though, because it's like I was watching one of the podcasts, like, video podcasts that I watch. It was actually called Off Topic by Achievement Hunter, and basically it's just a podcast where they don't have any structure. They just talk about all kinds of random stuff. And then one of them mentioned, like, some video game with helicopters, and I immediately got like, oh god, what was this one game that we played so much? Heli Attack. Remember that game?
Yeah.
We played that
Miniclip.
so much.
Yeah,
miniclip.com, best place ever.
That's still around.
It is
still a thing.
So,
I haven't been there in freaking years.
I tracked that game down, and I found that, and I was like, oh yeah, I love this game. I remember this.
Yeah,
played it, and I was trying to come up with a challenge in that, like destroying like 50 helicopters or something, which was one of the goals that we had, and it was ridiculously hard to do. Like in Heli Attack 2, Heli Attack 3 then had the story mode thing, which was too easy. And then I was like, wait, what was that one game? And then I found Divine Intervention by going like priest zombie game.
Yeah, right.
And then I found that.
Out of curiosity, what was your what's your camera again? What's the model?
The Nikon D3100.
3100. Just because I'm trying to figure out if there's similar to my, like, Canon, where they have Magic Lantern, which is like a third party software which allows you to, like, keep recording. Like, it'll restart the recording when you know how it shuts off. It would restart, but
by connecting it to the computer
thing. Well, no, I mean, it's just you install it onto the SD card, and then when you plug it in, you can, like, mess around in the camera settings. Like, you can actually do that. But that's for Canon. I don't know if there's something for Nikon. I was gonna try and look.
Yeah, because the thing is that I know, like, I've been trying to figure that out, but I just didn't know how to even approach researching that.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, it's like firmware that goes on the card, and that's what I think maybe caused my camera not to work. So I haven't really looked into it, but I'll figure it out. I'm gonna completely erase my SD card and see if that does anything. But right now it just won't turn on.
Because I mean, what I do every time that I fill up my card and I save all the footage, or every single time I save footage onto my computer, I format my card. So I would need to keep on reinstalling that.
Right, yeah. Another thing I wanted to ask you is, when do you think you'll have time for Portal?
Portal that was also something I was going to ask you. Basically, let me check. Because, what was it, Monday to Wednesday or Thursday is when you have days off? Wednesday?
Monday to Wednesday, so tomorrow I'm still off, but yeah.
Next week would be fine.
All right, yeah, I mean, any day, any time, really, because I'll have everything finally set up, and so I should be, like, good to go on a moment's notice. But yeah, because that'll be fun. Portal. I haven't played it. What you should do, though, before then, if you find the time, play through the single players of both of those games. Just
if I have time,
Yeah, I mean, in the end, Portal, the first one, you could beat that in like 5-6 hours. Probably less even. I don't know. Depends on what difficulty. Actually, I don't think there is any set difficulty on that because it's just puzzle solving. So, however dumb or smart you are, it's like how fast you'll beat it. But the second one's a little longer.
Yeah.
But I'd play at least the first one.
Yeah, just to get the mechanics down.
Yeah, and the feel, so you're not when we play. It's like, how do I Portal? I don't know anything. So yeah, but
I'll
that.
try to do that
in this next week. Maybe play, I don't know, an hour a day, 30 minutes a day. Just squeeze some in there. All right, cool. You got anything else? The good 30 minutes been going, but
nothing really comes to mind.
we went over the challenge, which is play that stupid ass game, and yeah, stay tuned for more of your pain and torture.
Yep, pretty much.
And I'll have my reaction up hopefully next week as well.
What things that are going on with moi?
Right. Yeah. What's up?
The
What's up? Tell me.
We have been recording like crazy, the like Star Wars stuff.
Oh yeah. I remember.
And camera phone. So what was I saying? Yeah, I've been recording a lot of the Star Wars songs. How many do we have left? We're over halfway done. And the whole point was to get the whole entire album out before the new Star Wars is released. Not gonna happen. Mm-hmm. But what I am gonna do, I am gonna finish one of the songs, The Fastest Ship in the Galaxy, and gonna make a lyric video, and then we're gonna release that either end of this week or start of next week. But anyway, before Star Wars comes out. And so that gives me a solid week. Yeah, solid week to go.
Cool.
To get that over and done with. Should be fun. Should be completely ridiculous because the lyrics are intentionally bad. I hope people understand that it's not supposed to be taken too seriously.
People on the internet.
Yeah.
Be like, what the fuck is this?
But I've noticed that the whole, people understand that pretty well if it's produced really well, and if it, production is good, and it's ridiculous, then you can kind of tell that it's been done on purpose. But if production is very low, and it's not that great, and everything sounds like crap, and the lyrics are bad, then you're just like, oh, they're just bad.
Right, yeah. Indeed.
But, really looking forward to that, because that's going to be so much fun. Been messing around with a lot of the stuff, adding samples, and, yeah, it's great. There's one song in there, which is like an intermission, because we realized that we had, the first movie is pretty solid. We have songs from that. And then the second movie, we only start off in, Cloud City. So we missed the entire Hoth part. So we're like, fuck. But we do. Hoth is a big part in that movie, so maybe we do need to make a song. Fuck it. Let's do a 30-second song, which is basically just all instruments just blaring out and just like, Hoth! And have that be that. And then people be like, the fuck just happened? What is this shit?
Yeah.
And, it turned out awesome. We just went crazy all out. Just, start off with, some soundscaping of, okay, here's, an ice world, and it's freezing winds and stuff like that. Right. Then start off nice and, calm. And then all of a sudden there's a blast of energy. And then you're just like, excuse me, what happened? Then it goes to, samples of, the actual audio sound effects that they used in the movies of the what are they called? Cloud speeders, or what were they called?
Air speeders.
Air speeders, the air speeders flying around and stuff like that. And then boom, it goes to the next song.
Cool.
I think I'll send you that, just because it's dumb, and then I'll send you the next song so you see where it transitions to. But yeah, fun times.
All right. Well, I look forward to that.
Mm-hmm.
Just let me know when it's out. I mean, I don't, because I see when you post stuff on Facebook, but sometimes I'll just miss that or I'll forget. So just let me know when that's out, because
I will.
I do love me some Star Wars, so whatever related to it. Yeah, let me know.
I made a logo and album cover and everything already as well. Send a picture of that to you over as well. It's pretty ridiculous.
Good. Yeah. The one game I freaking installed only took 11 hours. Started this morning.
Oh really?
It's Battlefront, so I can finally record more of that. And the best thing is once I have Adobe back installed, I will be editing these shorter montage videos, which are going to be like just ridiculous. Like you'll see. I'm not gonna even give you anything, because you'll see it when it comes out. I'll upload it, but it's just funnier stuff, but stuff that I used to do in the past, like way back when I first started uploading gaming stuff. Oh, I got your picture.
Yeah,
that's my phone. Wait, let me just look at this. What is this? Nah, that's good. That's scary though.
Yeah, it kind of meant to be. I had a lot of fun with that. I mean,
it looks good because it's like the Falcon.
I made another one, which is
the
just
skull.
This is ridiculous. Look at this one.
Damn it!
Sorry.
That's just annoying. My phone does that. Oh yeah, nice. A stormtrooper skull.
I don't think there's enough blood.
Nah, yeah, might need a little more.
But yeah, that's been fun. And then I think, wait, what day is it now? Yeah, last Thursday was really fun because I used to do a lot of acting gigs where I was working as an extra, acting in the background and whatnot.
Okay.
Those were 2 years ago and stuff. And I got called up for an audition for this one thing again. And this time they needed a Finnish person who's actually Finnish to speak English clearly, and like a huge block of text memorized by heart. And of course, because my English is rather good, I got the part and went to film this commercial. That's gonna be online at some point.
Nice.
I'll post links about it because it was so much fun to do it. But it was really cool because it was all done as one fluid shot. So it's sort of similar.
One take.
Yeah, one take, which is it's in the same sort of feel as the Old Spice commercials. It's I'm on a horse.
Right. Yeah.
Sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is just really cool. There's some slight camera trickery because there was one part which was for half a second I need to have wet hair, and then the next part I need to have dry hair again. So they had to do that part separately. So then it's done in 3 takes, but it all looks like it's one take.
Okay. That's cool.
And
definitely.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing how that works out. But it was a lot of fun. The memorizing the lines though, and because it started at 9 in the morning, so I'm still half asleep because I woke up at 8:30. And then having to go straight to, well, not straight to, we probably started shooting around 10 or so, but having to go straight to shooting then, and having to blurt out this huge block of text. Oh god.
Yeah, I know about that. I remember acting class, I freaking had to memorize an entire scene, at that point. That's fun. But cool. That's let me know, because I want to see that for sure.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll get me to do something, because right now it's just, motivation is so hard to come by.
Today.
This year. Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah. This year.
No, I was just saying this year has been a complete waste for most of this year, just a complete waste for me. So I need to do better 2016, just actually get shit done, because this year I have not done almost anything. So yeah, we'll see. Like I said, once I get this new job, as long as I get my weekends back, I can actually I feel like that'll help.
It usually makes a big difference.
Also, not working fucking 12 hours a day.
Yeah, also works. No, for me, once again, end of the year is complete murder. Where why did you turn off? Oh, you overheated, you bitch. Okay. So the end of the year is just absolute chaos. As per usual, because basically now the past 2 weeks I was working 24/7, literally like working 24/7. I slept like between 3 and 5 hours every day. Other than that, I was working from the minute I woke up to the point where I passed out.
Right.
Both my job, like actual day job, and then coming home and working on stuff. Because I realized that if I don't work that hard, I'm only working at my day job, which is not striving toward anything I want to do. It's just basically a means to pay for rent.
Yeah.
So I need to do all the like IP stuff. I need to do all the like other video editing projects that I have for other people. I need to work on guitars and woodworking. Even if I don't have the facilities to do that, I need to do all that stuff so that I'm actually still moving forward.
Yeah.
Which has been absolutely killing me. Now the first 4 days I've had off in 2 weeks. And Monday started off with recording the Star Wars stuff, which was good because that's, it's still calm because I don't need to do much. I'm basically just pressing record and telling the other guy what to do. And then yesterday, work. Today, Skyping with you. Then after I end this, I go to my parents' place to do a shitload of woodworking stuff to get that underway. Tomorrow, hopefully finishing up the vocals for the Star Wars song and starting on the lyric video. And this entire time I need to be rendering out like a 36-second animation video that I did for a company again.
All right. That's, at least you're keeping busy, because for me, I want to do all that. It's just, every day is like, I want to do that. And it's like, but I'm not gonna, So
yeah, for me, it's just like I need
getting over that.
Yeah.
Hump. Is
the
tricky part.
I have that too. It's like I have a shitload to do. I do about 75% of it because the rest of that time goes to, I'm kind of tired. I'm just going to go and watch Netflix. I'm kind of tired. Oh, YouTube. And
that's what I do.
Yeah. And
I can't keep my concentration focused on long enough to do anything productive.
Yep. I have the same
really
thing.
The problem too.
I get but now I've watched everything, or I caught up on YouTube, so I don't have anything to watch because I've caught up on the people that I subscribe and usually watch.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, well then I guess I'll do work, which is good.
Yeah, definitely. I'm hoping anyway with the new computer it'll kind of speed up things, because it is fast. So just rendering and everything when I actually am making videos, because I've been uploading, obviously you've seen, but that's the only stuff I have time for. I want to do more. So
yeah,
hopefully with the new computer and my old computer, I can use both of them to get shit done. And yeah, we'll take it from there. But honestly, I think 2016, that's when I'm hoping things will start to turn around. So
yeah,
I'll definitely, I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna actually just fight the urge not to be lazy.
This is like the end of the year for me as well. It's more laying the groundwork for getting everything going well next year. Because this is just like, the reason I'm working this hard is so that I won't need to work this hard next month.
Okay, yeah.
Basically.
That's good. Plan ahead. All right. Well, I think I feel like that's a pretty good place to stop.
Yeah.
Unless you got something.
No, I can't think of anything.
I'm good. I've pretty much exhausted all of my words and things for this time.
Yeah.
but it was good to once again catch up, talk.
Yeah.
And now I have a stupid ass challenge I need to do.
Yeah.
So I'm looking
yeah.
forward to that. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But you may have made it easy on me this time, but I'm afraid of what the consequences are. So that's why I'm still not gonna. I'm gonna do my best.
But I have
not fail.
sort of already like I have made a template of like, if it's too easy for you, the amount of deaths accumulate to this sort of thing.
Right. You'll like adjust it for.
I'll
the next
adjust
one.
it because I don't want it to be like if it's ridiculously hard and you get like 50 deaths. It's like, oh, you need to do 50 shots.
Yeah, you must die. You must get alcohol poisoning.
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah, that's good. Cool. Well, I'll get that over with next week. This week I'm just gonna set up my new rig, and we shall keep in touch. Let's just keep messaging.
Yeah, and especially if next week if we try and actually do Portal.
Mm-hmm. So. Yeah, that would be fun.
I'm really fucking looking forward to that. I'm still gonna try and. Well, I already figured out how to do it, but like I'm gonna be because I'm bad with mouse and keyboard, so I'm gonna be hooking up my controller.
Yeah, Portal works with controller.
Yeah. So yeah.
Cool.
Because I can't play for shit with mouse and keyboard. I just like what button did I need to? Okay,
it's
sure.
Like, oh wait. Yeah, and then you just hit something and kill yourself.
Because then I don't need to look at the controller at all. I can just play normally. Not concentrate on that.
Goody good. All right, dude. I think we have a plan of attack for the next few weeks.
Yes,
so
we do.
Let us engage, execute. I realize that some weeks, we won't have time. Other weeks, things come up. Life is, unpredictable. So we'll take it in strides, as they say.
Oh, yes.
But I'll send you, upload this video once I install Dropbox. And this will be on its way to you so you can start to mess around with it. But yeah, once everything's up and running here, and if we start doing the other podcast, I'll start taking some of that workload off you, so you're not, killing yourself with everything like your stuff, GLog, and other people's projects.
Yeah, because I have. Well, right now I'm not doing anything for Crimson. I'm still sort of like letting them catch up because I made a shitload during the summer, so I'm letting them catch up a little bit. Yeah, and so that's good. I don't need to do that, but I do have the Prediction Valley thing. I do have IP. Then I have IP games now, thanks to Minecraft, and then this, and then woodworking, and more IP stuff, and then actual day job, or actually why do I say day job? Because it's not really day job. It's
part-time kind of job.
No, full-time night. 5 to 2.
Yay.
No, not
5 to 5. Yay.
Yeah, you got the shitty portion of that, but you have steady days off. I don't. Like I said, like within the last 2 weeks, I've had 0 days off.
Right.
So yeah. And
I need days off. So. Right. I'm gonna be working Christmas most likely too. So.
But I'm not working New Year's, which is awesome.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, depending on what day New Year's lands, I'll probably be working then too. So anyway, all right, dude. Yeah. Good. This was fun. Let us keep it up as we do, and yeah. I don't know. You take us away. I don't know what to say.
What?
Take us out.
Was a truck or something that drove by?
I think so, a car or something.
But anyway, well, how come I always end up being the one who introduces that outro?
I don't know, because you edit these. Once you don't, then you don't have to.
Alrighty. But yes, it has been fun once again. Gotta cut this down a good bit, but yes. Thank you for joining us in our random ramblings.
Indeed.
And there are changes afoot. I look forward to everything that we're coming up with because it all sounds so much fun already.
I know. Let's just do it. We always talk about doing stuff. We rarely actually do. Let's keep going. We've been pretty good with the podcast, so yeah. Let's keep it going.
In general, just being able to talk with you has kept me motivated into doing vlogs and stuff. So this is great. So we will keep this up, hopefully, and do the other thing, the world problem thing that we were talking about.
All world, our world,
We'll
whatever,
figure,
some world.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll come up with it. So stick around for that. And
stick around for Portal, and stick around for Minecraft, stick around for Divine Intervention, and in general, us torturing each other.
Yeah.
So yes, farewell, adieu. It has been fun.
Goodbye. Moi moi.
Hey.
I still know Finnish.
Yeah, you can say bye.
Turpa kiitto. Mä tuun sinne ja mä pistän mikä on fist? I can't remember what fist is. See,
seriously? Nyrkki.
Nyrkki. No niin. See, the thing is, I have to translate everything from English into Finnish. I used to be like the other way, but anyway, yeah. Well, we're going before I actually hit like my microphone and break it or something.
All right, but yeah, bye.
Bye. This is you gotta remember to say your name, Alexander Bennett.
And Tommy Kokko signing off.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye. Peace. Blah. Fade this out. Blah. I was waving frantically.
All right.